They have sunny skies there. We had a great stretch of weather yesterday.
It was really nice yesterday.
I mean, it felt a little warm the second half of the day, but it was real. I hope everybody got a chance to get outside and enjoy it. Today, I think we stay dry. We're going to see a few more clouds, and it'll be just a little bit cooler. If yesterday was just a little bit higher than you'd care for, then we'll get some relief today thanks to some breezes that are moving in. So let's get right into that most accurate forecast. This morning, those temperatures out there are mild once again. We've got a lot of 50s across the valley this morning, very few 40s, although I do think we'll see a few more 40s pop up on the boards here over the next hour as we get closer to sunrise. So Wickenburg this morning and Buckeye both sitting at 48 degrees, but we're at 55 in Glendale this morning. Good morning to you. Sitting at 54 in Scottsdale. It's 53 right now in Mesa. Temperatures across the state, in fact, are more mild this morning. We have more mid-50s across central and southern Arizona and also along our western border. It's 57 degrees out in Lake Havasu City. Good morning to all of you out there. Further inland, it is cooler in the high country, but again, not as bad as some of the mornings that we've seen. We're in the 20s once again in Flagstaff. The Grand Canyon is above the teens, sitting at 22. Window Rock above the freezing mark at 35, and Show Low is in the upper 30s this morning. Clouds and radar showing us we do have a band of clouds sitting across the southern portion of our state, so we're seeing some of those clouds still lingering here in the valley. But I think that they're going to be moving around today because the breezes are going to kick up statewide. So as we put Futurecast into motion here with the winds, around 11 o'clock this morning, just before lunchtime, we're going to see the breezes kick up in the high country, 20 miles an hour in Flagstaff as well as the Grand Canyon, 18 miles an hour in Kingman. Then they really start picking up to the north and also the southeast right around 4 o'clock today. That's also when we'll see our breezes here in the valley kick up a little bit higher, around 10 to 15 miles an hour. And then tonight by 11 o'clock, they start to die down statewide, except for in our far southern border area of the state. And they continue to stay pretty mild tomorrow and into Tuesday, although we'll still see some light variable breezes tomorrow as a storm system works its way into our state. So our valley planner for today, this morning, it's partly cloudy out there, but it's nice and mild in the 50s. We stay in the 50s for a while. We're going to be slow to warm up here. In fact, by noon, I think we're still at 58 degrees. It's going to take us until lunchtime to finally warm into the 60s, but I do think that we'll make our way into the 70s today. It'll just be the low to mid 70s this afternoon. So 72 in Surprise, 73 in Glendale, 74 in Ahwatukee, Tempe, and Chandler. Santan Valley staying in the low 70s, as well as Apache Junction topping out at 71 today. And this is close to the average this time of year, which would be 71. More 70s to our south, 74 in Casa Grande, 77 in Yuma, and the mid 70s along our western border. 60 degrees the forecast high in Sedona today, and then much cooler up in Flagstaff, only warming to 45 this afternoon. So it's definitely going to be a chilly day for you, especially as those breezes pick up, warming to just 53 in Heber as well. Now, Futurecast is going to show us these clouds that are going to sit to our south and continue to roll in and out of the valley. And this only goes through 5 o'clock tonight. And then I think rain chances start to move in overnight and into tomorrow. So now for your Monday, we have a 60% chance of scattered showers here in the valley, and our highs only going into the low 60s. So it's definitely going to be a cooler day tomorrow. I don't think it's going to be a big rainmaker. I think less than 1/10 of an inch. Then on Tuesday, we clear out. The sun comes back. The 70s are back. And then as we inch through next weekend, we're actually back on into the 80s. So I'm going to talk more about this rain that's heading our way and snow in the high country coming up in just a little bit.